Okay, so for this problem here, we are going to consider this and this number here. And I'm going to convert that to modulus in argument form. And so my r is going to be the square root of -3 squared plus 1 squared, which is 4. Square root of 4 is 2. And my theta will be the inverse of tangent of 1 over root 3. And the negative here I will deal with after the fact. So I know that when I do this, this is really the same as that. And if I'm in radians, my little hint to myself is I know if these two numbers add up to 6, then it's going to be a pi by 6 scenario. But because if I think about the negative now, I know it's -3 plus up here. I know my reference angle, that is this angle there, is pi by 6. And so the angle I actually want is 5 pi by 6 is going to be this. So I know that z1 times z2 is equal to 2 cis 5 pi by 6. I also can figure out if I now go to z1 divided by z2, z1 divided by z2 is equal to 2i. Well, 2i is simply here. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. It is not there. It is rather 2i is here up to my imaginary. So that means r is 2 and cis is pi by 2. So if I think about now, z1 divided by z2 is equal to r1 cis theta 1 divided by r2 cis theta 2. And so that means now, that's the same thing as saying r1 over r2 cis. When I divide complex numbers, I subtract the angles. And so I know that r1 divided by r2 is equal to 2, and theta 1 minus theta 2 is equal to pi by 2. Okay? If I now go back to z1, z2, if I take z1 and z2, I know that this is r1 cis theta 1 times r2 cis theta 2. And so I know it's r1, r2 cis. When I multiply complex numbers, I add the angles. And so then I can say that r1 times r2 is equal also to 2. And that theta 1 plus theta 2 is equal to 5 pi by 6. And so now I have two different sets of simultaneous equations. From here, I know if I take this, I can say that r1 is equal to 2r2. Substitute it in. 2r2 times r2 is equal to 2. If I divide, I know r2 squared is equal to 1. And so r is equal to 2 is equal to 1. And not plus or minus 1, but just 1 because r is defined as positive values. Similarly, then if r2 is, then I can r1 over r2, which is 1 is equal to 2. That means r1 is equal to 2. So now I know my r's. Going over to my equations here, if I convert this to 3 pi by 6, I'm doing that so I have my fractions the same. If I add the equations, I have 2 theta 1s, as those cancel, equal to 8 pi by 6, dividing by 2, and I get 4 pi by 6, which is 2 pi by 3. And then if I use this equation, I know that 4 pi by 6, and I'm sticking to the pi by 6 because this is 5 pi by 6, plus pi by 2 is equal to 5 pi by 6 And so theta 2 is pi by 6. Here's theta 1, here's theta 2, and that is how I can get the arguments of Z1 and Z2.